Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Isaac Sn1ep11. Thank you for tuning to my channel. Kindly, if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, kindly subscribe, like and share. This is a channel where I usually talk about issues concerning averting HIV and sexually transmitted infection stigma in our society. And we usually say that being positive about HIV is not necessarily being HIV positive. Thank you. Let's all engage together in empowering our society to live a more healthy life and also to be responsible of our own health. Thank you. Now, in our topic today, we are going to discuss about Ebola virus infection. And basically, this is a viral infection that is usually caused by an unsegmented negative stranded RNA genome that usually belongs to the family of Filoviridae. Thank you. The disease can be transmitted by persons who had recovered from the severe form of this kind of infection via sexual contact, either anally, orally, or vaginally. Also, it can be transmitted by sharing clothing with an infected person. Between humans and animals is usually via feeding on the meat from infected animals and getting into contact or taking care of infected animals. That is by touching them. Are we together up to that point? Now, what are the presentation of someone who is suffering from Ebola virus infection? Now, basically, someone who is having Ebola virus initially may present with fever, may also present with pharyngitis or inflamed pharynx, may also present with a maculopapular rash, may also present with tachypnea or fast breathing, redness of the conjunctiva or injected eye presentation. Other presentations include myocarditis, pulmonary edema, and bleeding from venipuncture or a prick site. Are we together from that point? Thank you. The other presentation or late presentation of this kind of infection includes a headache, myalgia, may also present with fatigue, amenorrhea, especially in women, and unilateral orchitis, that is pain in one of your testicles, especially for the males. How do we come up with the diagnosis of this kind of infection? Usually, the diagnostic modality of choice is polymerase chain reaction or PCR. This is one of the recommended tests and usually found in the research laboratories. Are we together up to that point? Now, the treatment of this kind of infection is basically supportive. For the person, you just support by balancing the electrolytes, transfusing if a person has low HB level, and other supportive mechanisms, including nutritional support. Some recover, others, the prognosis is not positive or does not come up well. Are we together up to that point? Personal protective equipment. Remember, prevention is better than cure. And in preventing this kind of infection, it's very important for us to vaccinate, especially wild animals in the zoos, especially the monkeys and the chimpanzees from this kind of infection. Also, it's always good to empower the society or educate the masses to always report any kind of queer or abnormal symptoms that are suggestive of Ebola virus infection when it occurs in the society or in any healthcare facility. Always report the incidents to the disease surveillance team or the public health department. The other prevention mechanism, any person who has been diagnosed with this kind of infection, always isolate them to prevent further transmissions. for the healthcare workers, when you are handling this kind of persons who are infected with this kind of virus, always wear your PPEs or personal protective equipments. Are we together up to that point? Thank you. This comes to the end of our topic today. Kindly, if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, kindly subscribe. Thank you and bye bye.